Well, welcome once again to another Sunday session with Tom and Dave of the Blow-Ins. How are we doing?
Us.
How are we doing, Dave?
I'm good.
Ooh,
I'm doing great,
your voice
Tom.
is nice and crispy today. See?
Thank you. We've made some changes.
We have. Little
We
ones.
spent hours working on our sound.
Well, we had, we called up the engineers over at
Yes.
the big professional studio and had them work some magic, and probably going to go back and listen and hear that it's still overloading in the background. Hey, everybody
Those
in
guys,
chat.
they love
joining
us, those guys.
We'll say some
Let me
hellos.
turn my chat screen on here.
Oh, yeah, you definitely need the chat screen. We'll say our hellos to the chat in a second. We should probably start off with a song. We're going to try to do all requests. So if you have any requests, you can find them you can find the request list and the ability to request at theblowins.com/live, or also feel free to just drop them in the chat. But it's so much easier for us to see them pop up when they do so in the
Yes, indeed.
in the chat list. So what do we want to start off with, Dave? What do you think?
What do we got on the list? There we have. Let me just see here. I have it right here.
Okay.
I think I put Bad Moon Rising at the top today.
Start
yes,
with Bad Moon.
For Kathy. Thanks, Kathy.
Little CCR requests. They're all
Here we
requests
go.
today. I'm going to be hitting that button a lot.
Yeah, that's what we want. Request.
What do we
We've still got some
D
gaps
or
open
C?
there, so send some stuff in. See.
Okay.
Here we go.
Whenever you're ready, Dave.
Ah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see the bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. And I see bad times today. Well, don't go around tonight, and it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise, and I feel hurricanes are blowing, and I know the end is coming soon, and I feel rivers overflowing, and I hear the voice of raging ruin. Well, don't go around tonight, and it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Our favorite troll is on. Hey, James. Hope you have got your things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Well, don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Well, don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Baboon on the right.
Baboon on the right.
Hey,
Kathy,
Dave, guess what? Now that we've got you fixed, you're too loud. Can you bring that output on the mix bus down some? Just a small bit, because you're starting to peak. And we can't have that.
Okay.
It's gonna start.
What, I go -5?
Oh yeah. Just I'll let you know if it's speaking again. Oh, look
You
at
can tell me
that!
as we
Look
go
at hey Pam, how are we doing? She noticed that the guitar is different. What's different?
I'm
about
trying
the
this out.
guitar?
This guitar's been in my possession for, a couple of years now?
Yeah, good couple of years.
It was gifted to me by a friend of ours called Noel.
Ah.
Thank you, Noel. And yeah, it's lovely. I just went over to the studio there at Tom's place and rescued it for a little bit of an airing. I said I'd try it because when it's plugged in, it has a bit of a hum on it, but I'm not plugging it in for this. I just use an open microphone. So I thought, give it a try, see what it sounds like.
Why not?
What is it okay? It's a bit tinnier than the Martin, but it's not. The Martin has a bit of a buzz on the G string at the minute. So
yeah.
it's nice to get rid of that where I'm not capoed up. So
I think it sounds nice once we get the gain settings right.
Yeah, we'll leave it to the general public to decide.
Hi, Thorsten.
Thank you for
Hello,
joining us.
Alan. Welcome in. The Nelligans. Look at that. Good to see the Nelligans on over in Colorado. I hope you're enjoying the new digs over there in Colorado.
Are you still in Colorado? Lovely.
Christiane and Patrick. And Kathy, how we doing, Kathy? Thanks for all the great requests. We got lots of good requests come through. Steve on Twitch. Thanks, Steve. Much appreciated.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Terry. And James, of course, is going to throw up the... maybe we'll do some Britney for you. We're feeling that kind of day. I'm not sure it'll be toxic. I mean, it'll sound toxic, but...
He loves that song, doesn't he?
There's Andrew with Wagon Wheel. We haven't done that one in a couple live streams, I don't think. And Helen as well. How are we doing?
Not for a while.
The Sampsons are on. Hello, Daniel. Looking good. Yeah, we're in the virtual pub again for the foreseeable future.
Oh, yeah.
Dave's not real. He's being virtually recreated. So I just decided it makes it easier if I just do it on my own. So I've now programmed Dave's personality into a bot, which I just had him sing the songs in advance. So this is not actually Dave. This is Bot Dave, and Bot Dave and Real Tom are going to be performing now. It gives me more control over it. So.
And you said you hadn't prepared. Look what you've been doing.
Oh, hey, Bruce and Pat, good to see you back. I hope you're doing very well. And the Davidsons are on as well, out on the west coast from Bonnie Lake. Okay.
Two more requests there for the list. Can we add those in?
Yeah, we can. I will add them on this side if you talk for 2 seconds. Yeah.
Okay,
what do we got? Claire to hear. Right.
Claire to hear for James. He's given up on Britney.
Okay.
He knows us too well. And
oh no.
And Cabin Girl.
Oh, okay, good.
For Bruce and Pat. Nice to have you back with your lovely requests. Lovely. Yeah. All's well here in Dingle. It's quiet. The rules have changed a little bit. We'll talk about that in a while. But I had a lovely crisp sunny day today. It was beautiful out there. So beautiful, yeah. Oh, can you stick in the voyage as well for Andy? He's just popped up there. And
I can, of course.
It's great. So this is going to be all requests today. There's no song of the week. There's no Beatles song of the week. We're very busy. It's too close to Christmas. We're going to drop all the features this week and just play songs that you want to hear. So let us know what you want to hear, and we will tear through them and a little bit of chat in between. So we're in the mood to sing a few songs for you tonight. Let us know what you want.
We are. You also tried out the Christmas songs at this latest gig that you did, didn't you?
Well, yeah, that was the other reason why I decided that Christmas is going to be a week later than I thought, the Christmas song, because I was playing on Friday and Saturday, and the Christmas songs were not being received particularly well. I think people just think that the first weekend is just a little bit too early. So we're going to leave that till next week, and we might come in with a Christmas song or two next week. In the meantime, we'll carry on with what we usually do. I think that's a good idea for now, given the reception.
They were angry. They were throwing things at you. Down with your Christmas songs, it's too early.
Yeah, Hank was a bit, they were Scroogey about it, Tom. Scroogey.
I chose a green coffee mug, so it is now...
oh, that's brilliant.
It's now pub background. Yeah, wise choice. I just realized I'm wearing a green jumper. So, another smart move by Tom.
You're lucky you haven't disappeared.
Yeah, it is lucky I haven't disappeared. How is that happening? I guess it's dark green. That's why.
It's dark green.
Yeah. How's the weather over there, Dave? Well, let's play a song, then we can talk a little bit further. Are we going to go straight through the list, or what's the story?
I did just talk about the weather there while you were doing that. So
I was not listening to you.
It's lovely today, but it's been horrible during the week. We had thunder and lightning last night, and then a beautiful morning this morning.
I always miss the thunder and lightning.
We had one thunder and one lightning, and then it stopped. Just went back.
You literally had thunder and lightning, not thunders and lightnings.
We were sitting at myself and Michelle and the kids were sitting at the kitchen table, and I was facing the window, and the kids had their back to the window, and I just saw this big flash of lightning go off, and I said, "Whoa, lightning!" And then we counted. It was about, I don't know, maybe 15 seconds between the thunder and the lightning, so it was a good distance away. Mm-hmm. And so we turned around and we listened for the thunder. We heard the thunder. So I was like, "Okay, wait for the next lightning," and it never.
Nothing.
Never
thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. So, very good, Olivia.
Yes.
Good to see you.
So when we get
hey Lisa,
when we get thunder and lightning here, we get one thunder and one lightning. And
one thunder and lightning. Well, that's kind of expensive. Those thunders and lightnings. You don't want to have. You don't want to blow your whole budget on.
Yeah, the price of electricity these days.
Indeed. All right, we're going to do a pair of brown eyes now that we've.
No politics.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite. It's kind of a little bit of a dark song, but a lovely song that Shane MacGowan of the Pogues wrote about two men sitting at a bar, a younger man and an older gentleman, and they're talking about the pair of brown eyes that haunt them. And for the young man, that's the brown eyes of the girl who he loves, who he lost. And for the older man, it's the pair of brown eyes that he saw looking back at him through his rifle during the war. So two different stories about the same thing, called A Pair of Brown Eyes, Shane McGowan.
Lovely. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
One summer evening, drunk to hell, I sat there nearly lifeless, and no man in the corner sang where the water lilies grow. And on the jukebox Johnny sang about a thing called love. And it's how are you, kid, and what's your name, and how did you bloody know? In blood and death, neath the screaming sky, I lay down on the ground, and the arms and legs of other men were scattered all around. Some cursed, some prayed, then cursed, then prayed and bled some more. And the only thing that I could see was a pair of brown eyes that were looking at me. But when we got back, labeled parts 1 to 3, there was no pair of brown eyes waiting for me. In a rove, in a rove, in a rove, and I'll go for a pair of brown eyes. I looked at him, he looked at me. All I could do was hate him, while Ray and Philomena sang of my elusive dreams. I saw the streams and the rolling hills where his brown eyes were waiting, and I thought about a pair of brown eyes that waited once for me. So drunk to hell, I left that place, sometimes crawling, sometimes walking. A hungry sound came across the breeze, so I gave the walls a talking, and I heard the sound from long ago, from the old canal. And the birds were whistling in the trees, where the wind was gently laughing. And a rove, and a rove, and a rove, and I'll go. And a rove, and a rove, and a rove, and I'll go. And a rove, and a rove, and a rove, and I'll go for a pair of brown eyes. For a pair of brown eyes. Go and a rove, and a rove, and a rove, and I'll go and a rove, and a rove, and a rove, and I'll go for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes.
There we go. That's called A Pair of Brown Eyes. Dave, you're still.
That's for Jack.
There's still something wrong there. You're peaking still, and we might throw that compressor back on and just. Oh, thanks very much, Olivia Tree. Much appreciated. It's a lovely song, that one.
Will I try bringing it down again, or will I just go with the turning off the compressor?
Well, if you
put the compressor back on.
If you put the compressor back on, you need to raise the threshold on it because it's over compressing. So just turn the compressor back on if you're gonna and raise the threshold if you're gonna do.
You
that.
sure? Or just bring it? Or just bring my signal down.
Well, if you bring your signal down, I have a feeling that we're going to start to lose you because already I feel like I'm way up over the top of that. So I'll bring myself down, and then you just bring your level down, and then I'll raise the output if I need to raise the output. How about we do
I'm
that?
I'm down to -8 now. Okay.
Let's see. We'll see what happens once we start playing.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Not gonna worry about it.
Now, yes. Let me make sure that we've got the enough level going out. That's the important thing. Right.
I'm just moving some songs around here.
Okay, you move some songs around.
Tell me about what's going on over there. You got snow. You got.
No, we have no snow. The weather is definitely getting a lot colder, which is nice because it's starting to feel
Tell me about it
holiday-ish.
too,
We did go out yesterday, and we have got a Christmas tree. So that was an ordeal very, very early yesterday. I went. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, Dave. You don't need to hear these stories anyways. I talked to you during the week,
No.
so.
My lip reading isn't as good as it used to be.
There we go. I'm just saying all sorts of things at you, Dave. Yeah, so I was just saying that we went and got the Christmas tree, and I was out on Friday night. I went out with some friends of mine to a champagne walk in a wonderful little town built around a mill with very artisan shops and crafty shops called Collinsville. So we went around and kind of did that. They had this little Christmas champagne walk, and it was just great night, really great night. And you walk into the shop and you've got your champagne flute, and they top it up while you're doing a little bit of shopping and checking things out. Cool way to bring people into your town. But very early in the morning, then we went to go get the tree because there was lots of stuff going on, and we got a whopper of a tree, as we do most years. We normally get a fairly large tree. This year being no exception. So untrimmed, it's 12 feet. It's a good size.
Whoa.
We've got it now that we had to cut a little bit off the base and kind of trim it up so that it fits right, and then clean up the top because the star or the angel needs to fit on the top. So it's down to just over 10. We got the.
You do have a high ceiling. You do have a high ceiling in your sitting room, but I mean, man. That's...
Yeah. We do have a high ceiling in the sitting room, and but it's kind of over in the corner, so it's not in the center of the room. Which then I mean, who knows how big it would be if that was the case. But we put the lights on it yesterday. Yeah. It looks amazing. It's the tree itself is just a beautiful full tree, and with the lights on it, it looks pretty amazing. But we're going to be decorating it just after we finish up here. So I'll snap some shots and I'll bring them with me next time around.
We will get Christmassy next week. We promise.
Yeah.
We've put we put the decorations up here, but we don't have a tree yet because I know that in my sitting room the tree goes very close to the fireplace, the open fire. And
I'll have them decorate the pub.
Yeah, we have to get a Christmas backdrop. I know that if the tree goes up this week, it'll be dead by Christmas Day. So I want to keep. So we're gonna get it because I like to light the fire most days in December. So we'll get the tree next Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, very good.
So
yeah. You have to also you got to make sure that
it won't be 10 feet tall though.
You got to make sure you do the little tricks. You drop an aspirin in the water that keeps the tree open so that it takes the water in a little bit better. Make sure you keep.
Is that true though?
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. We haven't had a tree die on us before Christmas in ages, and it's normally up for months.
I haven't either, but I haven't given it any aspirin.
Yeah, you just pop an aspirin in there. It just opens up the little carriers of the water. It's true. Look at that.
Fine.
And Olivia has tree in her name, so she knows it's true.
Yeah, she's a tree expert.
Yeah. All right. Let's play a song, and we can get back to debating the finer points of tree.
There's no harm having some aspirin in the house over Christmas either.
Exactly. There we go. Oh, Olivia, that makes sense that you've got tree in your name as a florist. Very good. Perfect.
There you go.
Right. Let's go. Oh, right. For Christiane, Jolene. Let's see if I can dial in this sound while we're working away here.
1, 2, 3.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring. Your voice is soft like summer rain. And I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you can easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Well, you could have your choice of man, but I can never love again, 'cause he's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whenever you decide to, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene.
There we go.
Jolene.
Jolene. Oh, thanks
Yeah,
very much,
thank-
Olivia and Christiane. We appreciate that. Yeah, it's a fun song to sing, that one. It's such a great little
It's a great
melody.
song.
And
Didn't the White Stripes do a version of that?
Did
with a
they?
male singer?
I don't know.
Or am I mistaking that for another
trust
song?
that they
sung
did.
for- I know they did a female song sung from. No, I think it is. I actually think it's in the XFM shows, Tom, that's mentioned.
Oh, well,
That
makes sense. Okay. Why can't I find that? I'm going to put a small
we go.
little...
So yeah, thank you for that. I'm just going to have a little look at these requests coming in. Lovely.
Oh, it's cheating if
Okay.
you look at them, Dave. You just have to guess what the requests are.
No, I need to order them. It's important.
Oh, you're doing all the ordering.
I'm building a set.
Okay, build away. I'm going to add some compression on this side.
Lisa, we will do something with harmonica. We have Wagon Wheel in there. Sure, we can put harmonica on anything, can we?
Yeah. Well, I can't. I can't put harmonica on anything. Well, I could, I suppose. There's nothing stopping
Here's
me
another
from doing
thing.
so.
Here's another thing I got from your house the other day. The trusty kazoo.
Oh, the kazoo.
Yeah.
Did you notice what I did? I went out this week and I got myself a tuner for the bass rather than using the phone tuner, because I transported the tuner that I was using back to Ireland with me last year, so I had not one over here. So I went out and bought myself another Snark.
Oh yeah, and of course you lost the LR bags as well, because there's a built-in tuner on that too.
Correct. Yeah. So
Double dough.
So I went out and got a new one, but then I'm like, ooh, I really like this one, so now I might transport it back with me again.
Tunerless once
You know,
more.
that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay, once again, if you have requests, because we're doing an all requests this time, theblowins.com/live. You can find all of the request information, social links, tip jars, etc. All on there, theblowins.com/live. Drop your request in there, and we'll play it. So I'm already seeing some out there that we haven't played in a while, so they're going to be, we're going to call them interesting. Let's say that they're
There's going to be
interesting.
some ad-libbing coming up, I can see, after this one.
Yeah.
Yes, Tony, the White Stripes did cover Jolene. Thank you. Hope you're well. Okay.
Thanks for keeping my coffee behind your back as well. Much appreciated, Dave.
It's getting quite hot.
Cold, actually.
How's the sound of that?
I don't know if you can see changes that have come over me in these past few days. I've been afraid I might drift away, so I've been telling old stories, singing songs, make me think think about where I came from, and that's the reason why I might seem so far away today. But let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it'll make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I have moved and kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving. I've lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the ladies and left them crying, stolen dreams, now there's no denying. I've traveled hard, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. But let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it'll make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room and the forest choir, the flames that could not get any higher, they're withered now, they're gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I must do tomorrow. When the hands are shaking and the kisses flow, then I will disappear. Ah, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it'll make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia.
Caledonia. Ah, still a lovely song after all these years. Slant, Scott. Here. Raise a partially opaque coffee mug
Transparent
to
glass.
you.
A ghost glass.
I'll be remedying that soon. I've got a Guinness chilling in the fridge. I might call upon one of the family members at some stage to grab for me in a moment. But we'll leave that.
It's that
Hello
time
there,
of day.
Mr.
It'd
Clark.
be rude not to.
Thanks very much.
Go.
What else? Like I said, it's kicking off into holiday season here, so it's pretty much going to be straight on through. It is going to be a little bit of a laid back comparison compared to what we normally have in non-COVID years. Last year was a little bit laid back as well. There's still all the same kind of cooking that needs to go on and everything, but all the interchange of dozens and dozens of people going over to each other's houses probably going to be out, which is a shame. You know, Christmas is oftentimes a chance you get to see some of these people the once a year. That might go by the wayside, but it doesn't really matter, does it? There's still just so much going on here during the week, every day, getting ready for the everythings, getting the house ready for the holiday season. I've been doing the Google automation stuff, so that I can just turn Christmas on at the yell of a command. You know, that's always fun for me.
Right.
More, it's not buttons, but they're like voice buttons. Same thing. Same difference.
It's the same thing.
There we go. Okay, let's move on to another. Oh, I see the next song. Kathy.
James, leave me alone. It's the only jumper that fits me after lockdown.
See, Dave, that's what you get. That's why you got to like. I'm well prepared. Like, you know, I have my fat clothes. I just take out the fat clothes.
I never had to do this before.
Yeah, I know.
I put my other. I've got 2 other jumpers that are of a similar sort of thread to this sort of thing, and I put them on. and I go, ooh, that's different. And I'm not a big guy.
No, you're not.
I'm
No,
bigger
you're
than I
not.
was. But yeah, it's the struggle is real, as they say.
It's real. All right, let's jump
The
on to
struggle
this
is
next
tasty.
one.
The struggle is also very tasty.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is that especially with the holidays coming up? There's like in the house, and I have no willpower whatsoever. It's nothing but cookies and cakes and wine and far few opportunities taken to go out for any bit of exercise.
No.
Sure, that's what the holidays are all about. Let's play this song that I'm for certain going to have troubles with. This is a Bare Naked Ladies. I love Bare Naked Ladies. I was listening to some. They've actually got some really cool Christmas songs or versions of Christmas songs that they did. If you get a chance,
really?
Yeah. There's some good ones in there. But Bare Naked Ladies, you can just go through their back catalog and find so much good stuff. This is one of those classics, but
I love
yeah, it is a good one. James says, I no longer lose weight, I just misplace it. That is me. I'm up and down. Like, I mean, it's never really down that far, but, you know,
It's always waiting around the corner somewhere.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. When somebody else loses it, I find it. That's how I roll. Literally roll. Okay, let me
This is for Kathy.
let me find it. 'Cause
I look forward to the idea of like the idea of doing the vocal lamps over when you I can't hear you back.
Right.
Easily.
That's right. There's a lot of
As a
callbacks.
concept.
Hey, Sam and Netherlands family, my sister Carrie Ellen and Amara, my niece, over in the Netherlands, Cheeseland. I think Cheeseland is also Wisconsin here in the States, so you have to be a little bit more specific, Sam.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Hoping to see you soon.
Yes.
A couple weeks' time.
See you soon.
Ooh, Cheeseland's a band? Okay, let's...
Cheeseland Boys. The Cheeseland Boys is a good name for a band.
That's a great name for a band.
It's whimsical.
Okay, let's see if we can do this one. This is a Bare Naked Lady song that has a lot of conversation back and forth, and because Dave is in Ireland and I'm transatlantically being piped in from the United States, we can't really communicate during the song, so should be interesting. How it's gonna work. Give it a go.
Let's see where we can take this. 2, 3, 4. If I had $1 million, I'm gonna assume you're doing it. I'd buy you a house.
I would buy you a house
If I had $1 million,
if I had $1 million.
I'd buy you furniture for your house.
Maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
will I buy you a cake heart?
a nice Reliant automobile.
If I had $1 million, I'd buy your love. If I had $1 million, I'd build a tree fort in our yard. If I had $1 million, you could up wouldn't be that hard. If I had $1 million, maybe we could put a little bit of fort in there. Hey, maybe we could just go up there and hang out. Did I just walk all over your bit?
Yeah, a little bit. That's all right. I was your internet connection was going.
I'll leave
good
it.
anyway,
I'll leave it to
so.
you next time. If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
will I buy you a fur coat?
but not a real fur coat, that's true.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
will I buy you an exotic pet?
like a llama or an emu.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
will I buy you John Merrick's remains?
ooh, all them crazy elephant bones.
If I had $1 million,
I buy your love.
Here you go, take it away, Tom.
If I had $1 million, we wouldn't have to walk to the store. If I had $1 million, we'd take a limousine 'cause it costs more. If I had $1 million, we wouldn't have to eat craft dinner.
Oh, but we would, right?
Oh, you would eat craft dinner. And bacon and stuff.
Also there, Dave, the part that you said that you walked over was not the part I thought, so I was doing the harmonies while you were not doing the melodies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was great. Perfect.
Well, then I will presume I'm going to walk over it again next time.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, we'll walk all over that. It's fine.
I will walk away.
We wouldn't have this problem if we just had $1 million.
If I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a green dress,
But not a real green dress, that's true.
if I had $1 million.
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you some art,
like a Picasso or a Garfunkel.
if I had $1 million.
If I had $1 million,
Well, I'd buy you a monkey,
haven't you always wanted a monkey?
if I had $1 million. I'd buy your love. If I had $1 million, 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 I'd be rich.
And we'd be rich. We'd be rich, and we could probably afford to be in the same spot to do these. You see,
Yeah, I could travel over every week.
I would have enough money to learn the song. I do like that song, though. I'm glad it gets requested every now and again, so that we don't forget it altogether.
No, we didn't, did we?
No. Now,
We did not.
where are we at? Dingle Bay.
Never
for
let it be said.
Pamela. Your internet
Oh, yeah?
connection seems to be
Okay.
a small bit choppy. I don't know what your whether that's
Did I forget to top up, Tom?
no. It would be gone altogether if you did. So I'm
No, that's
presuming
next
it's just a little bit of a network issue, but that's fine. It's not too bad.
Okay.
You just drop a beat every now and again. Hey, thanks very much,
really?
Kathy.
That's great for
Appreciate
you.
that, and thanks, Christiane and everybody. We appreciate that. A fun song. Let's do
It was a fun song.
change the mood altogether and do Dingle Bay.
I'm trying to mix it up here.
Okay.
Do you know?
Yeah. You work away, Dave. You're putting together the
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
I like it. It's a shift.
Okay.
Do we know
So
who
if you
wrote this?
have any more requests? No.
No. Okay. Traditional wrote it.
It was Seamus or Kivon
Yeah.
from
I think that's correct.
Balya Naraha North. Dunquin.
That is as good a guess as any.
Exactly. It's now etched in history. Okay. 1, 2.
The sun was sinking o'er the westward. The fleet is leaving Dingle shore. I watch the men row in their curraghs as they mark the fishing ground near Skellig Moor. All through the night men toil until the daybreak, while at home their wives and sweethearts kneel and pray that God might guard them and protect them, and send them safely back to Dingo Bay. I see the green isle of Valentia, I mind the caves around Loch Lane, the gannets swinging with where the band as they watch the silver storm that comes their way. I also see a ship on the horizon. She's sailing to a country far away. On board are exiles feeling lonely as they wave a fond farewell to Dingo Bay. Now years have passed as I came home, and time has left me old and gray. I sit and muse about my childhood and the happy hours I spent near Dingo Bay. I see again the green isle of Valencia and the isle in Ishmore seems far away. I am always dreaming of my homeland and the little spot I left near Dingo Bay, and the little spot I left near Dingo Bay.
Oh, right, Dingo Bay. Yeah, lots of little internet blips on that one. Hopefully that's going
really?
to get
It's getting worse.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just letting you know in case you see something that can be done about it. But if not,
should I be looking for something here?
No, you're connected hardwire, right? You're not Wi-Fiing it.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I don't
that's
touch that stuff.
Nothing to be done about it. We'll just keep our eye on it.
2,700 kilobits per second. That's quite a lot, isn't it?
Well, that's kind of the 2,500 would be sort of the minimum you'd want, but we might actually up that next time. See if we can get that up in the 6,000 range, 5,000, 6,000 range. We'll see.
There you go.
But that's all right. Dingo Bay, great request, Pamela, a favorite. Oh, that's good. Thanks for letting us know, Olivia. Not too noticeable there.
Excellent. Let me take that off.
Now. Did you think about...
Hold on.
Oh, what am I holding on for? What you got?
I'm gonna just move the song here. Go on, sorry, talk away.
Is that the song that you just moved to the top, the one that we're going to do now?
Yeah. Because Lisa asked for some harmonica, so I think she's waited long enough.
She has indeed. She asked, we shall provide.
Indeed.
This is a classic.
Thank you for your request. Last chance to get your request in. I think we have enough now to get it through. So
oh yeah.
If you want to stick one more in there, be quick, because we're going to close that down very shortly.
There it is, blowins.com/live. Get your requests in now while you can. All Request Sunday coming to a close shortly. Get your requests in now.
Live from WK. I wish I knew more about American radio stations. I could make a proper thing out of that.
I'll give it a go. Okay.
Here's a song we know very well, Tom. This is for...
Well, don't say that until we
Andrew.
play it, and we play it correctly, because otherwise then that's...
Hey, come on, 4-chord trick.
Yeah, but
you got this.
They're not always in the same
Don't
order.
doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. I'm playing all the right notes. Yeah.
Why are you doubting yourself?
Excuse me, I can just hear my children moving around in the background. I hope they're behaving themselves.
I can hear nothing. I can hear nothing. Okay.
Okay, they're good. Okay, this is called Wagon Wheel, written by Bob Dylan and Old Crow Medicine Show. Down south to the land of the pines, coming my way into North Carolina, staring up the road, praying to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock
me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold, up in your England. I was born to be a feather in an old-time string band. Baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. In the North Country, winners keep getting me now. That's my money playing poker, so I had to believe. But I ain't turning back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Good work, mid-song.
Walking to the south, out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tow. He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee, and I got to get a move on before the sun. Me and my baby calling mighty man, I know that she's the only one, and if I die rowdy, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
The request line is now closed. All right, Wagon Wheel. We've shut down the request because it looks like we've got loads. In fact, I've got to add another one in there. We've got to add country roads. I will add that manually.
Does that mean you have to open it again?
No.
You can override the system. Hi, Alan. Don't know what the answer to that is.
Yeah,
Twitch
I
stream
can do
called
that.
just testing for a bit.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop,
Oh, let me just take that up. Okay, good. Any other news? Because we need to crack on. Any other stories to tell?
No. Crack on, Dave. Do it. Do some songs.
Yeah?
Yeah. Work away.
This is,
So
so
we miss
I
you
knew
too,
we were gonna
Nelligans,
do
by
all-
the way.
oh yeah. I like it when you troll us in person.
I know.
At the gig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout stuff out. Yeah. Throw me off my game in person.
It's
Come
one of
do
my
it to
favorite things to do as well,
James.
James. We share that in
Yeah,
common.
that's true.
One of my favorite things to do
It's
is to
bad
throw
enough-
Dave off because he's trying to concentrate on lyrics, which I don't have to remember. I have to remember the chorus to every song. He has to remember all the lyrics for the hundreds and hundreds of songs, and then like we'll just be in the middle of a song, and I'll turn to him and ask him some random question about, hey, did you check
Yeah.
the cost on that cable replacement? And that's it. That's the rest of the song gone, and it brings me such joy.
I have to talk to you about cable after this, remind me. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
I need a
Alan,
big cable.
Okay, we can certainly do that. I don't know why it's called testing for a bit. I will change that though, wherever that can be changed. Strange that it is called. Okay.
Because I find him very testing. That's why we limit this to 90 minutes, whereas Twitch you're supposed to do 3-4 hours.
That's right.
Because he
even
I only
even in
want
the
him to be tested.
even
I
in the
only want him to be
virtual pub,
testing
we would
for
have
bit.
we'd have a virtual pub fight.
Yeah.
We'd tear the
We don't
we'd
wanna, you know.
tear the virtual place apart.
It's bad enough having him being testing for a bit. Rather than for a long time.
Okay. Let's.
We're gonna do this song. My mum's request. When I knew that we were gonna do all request, I sent a message to my mum and said, did she want to throw in a request for tonight? Not wondering if we would have enough, but she did, and she sent in a request as well for her friend Vera, who we're gonna do a song for soon as well.
Great.
So this is the one that my mum asked for from one of her favourite singers, a guy called Paul Carrick, who you might know from Mike and the Mechanics. This is one of his solo tunes. We've done it a couple of times before. We did it as Song of the Week once.
We did do it as Song of the Week once.
So hopefully we can still remember it.
I can't, but I'm going to play it anyways.
Got some.
Were we doing this in
key
A?
changes in it, which would be good. Yeah.
Okay, good. We're up to a good start, so.
So it goes like this, Tom. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I want to know, how does it feel behind those eyes of blue? You made your mistakes and how your heart aches behind those eyes of blue. People may say you had your chance and let it slip away. Hard as they try, there's a dream that won't die behind those eyes of blue. Maybe once in a while there's a trace of a smile behind those eyes of blue, but it's painfully clear there's a river of tears behind those eyes of blue. Oh, behind those eyes, behind those eyes, behind those eyes. You know life is too short for compromising. Take a hold of your dream and realize it. Oh, you know there's nothing left standing your way except yourself. And I know, though your heart's full of pain, there's a hope still remains behind those eyes of blue. Behind those eyes, behind those eyes, just keep on looking. Oh, behind those eyes of blue.
That's for me, ma'am.
Hey, I made it through.
Well done.
Thanks, Lydia, for that request. It's a great song.
Some tricky chord changes there, key changes and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't say I made it through successfully, Dave. I just said I made it through. So, don't do me a favor and just don't go back
Like
and
you're
listen.
still alive at the other end of it.
Yeah.
Good. Glad to see. Glad to see.
Okay, let's move it. We got half an hour and too many songs to do, Dave. Keep
Oh,
it going.
my kids are so well behaved. They let us do another 2 hours. I'm sure.
Fantastic.
Given what I've given them to eat, which is pizza and garlic bread and popcorn and chocolate and sweets.
Yeah. That should keep them occupied just
for a while. Yeah, just stay quiet for a while, please.
The voyage.
I'm gonna take my request out of the list because I'm just being very vain.
What did you have a request in there? Did you have a request?
I did, but
which song?
I
did you
put it in.
request?
I put it in a couple of weeks ago as well. I requested watching The Detectives. I put it in a couple of weeks ago, when I thought we were going to be short of songs, and of course we weren't.
Yeah. Never short of songs. I love when people request these.
Because thank you everyone.
Yeah, indeed.
We say all requests and we're not let down.
Yeah.
So thank you.
That's indeed.
So I'll take it out again. We'll do it next week. I might just put it in there as a beginning song next week.
Sure,
So
starter before the requests come in, Dave. Before they come in.
Yeah,
great.
exactly.
How's about?
Can we do?
Can
we do 10 songs in half an hour? Yeah,
Sure. If we start
Let's do a
now,
voyage.
unless we just not start them right now.
I know. We do tend to chat, don't we?
The voyage.
For is this for Andrew?
This is for Andy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm still for time now. Okay.
This is Christy Moore.
2, 2, 3. I am a sailor. You're my first mate. We signed on together. We coupled our fate and hauled up our anchor, determined not to fail. For the heart's treasure, together we set sail. With no maps to guide us, we steered our own course. Rode out the storms, though the winds were gale force, and sat out the doldrums in patience and hope. Working together, we learned how to cope. And life is an ocean, and love is a boat. In troubled waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew. And together we're in this relationship. We built it with care to last the whole trip. Our true destination's not marked on any chart. We're navigating to the shores of the heart. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat. In troubled waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat. In troubled waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew.
The voyage.
Thank you for that request.
I had like a shipwreck in the middle of that.
Oh,
Just
did I drop out massively?
Brain? No. You were fine,
Oh.
Dave. Yeah, I just brain
A personal
went thinking
shipwreck.
something else, and I just started. I was a little bass solo right in the middle.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Your brain just went. All I
Yeah.
want for Christmas is you.
It was like, oh, hey, what are you doing right now? Are you? Yeah, I'm gonna go do something else. So if your hands want to play something random, that's fine. But I'm pulling my support for this. So be it.
I look forward to listening back to that.
Yeah, please don't. Okay. All for me, Grog. All for me, Kathy, on this one. We haven't done this one in a while. I'm looking forward to doing this one.
No, it's going to be good.
Well, don't say that. We don't know what it's going to be like, Dave. We're not sure.
It's going to be good for someone.
All for me, Grog. Okay. Ooh, that was a loud vehicle going by. Drinking song. Ooh, drinking song. Would you do me a favor? Can you grab Can you grab the Guinness that's in the fridge and the frosty mug that's in the freezer and combine those two things together and then bring them in that general direction? Much appreciated.
Great. They're going to smash a mug into a can of Guinness for you.
Yeah.
You've even got a frosty mug.
I was like, because I knew that, like normally if I'm just going to go grab a Guinness, you just go grab a Guinness, right? There's no time for preparation. But I was like, I'm going to want a Guinness in the middle of that, so I'm going to prepare the mug and make the mug frosty.
When the drinking songs come along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jolene, that's no problem. I will have one poured for you as well. We'll send it in the chat. One moment.
I've been telling you you've got a frosty mug for years.
Thank you very, very much.
Anyway.
This is, oh, look at that. It's frosty and all.
It is.
Can you see the frost on it, Dave?
Nice. That's an old school Guinness mug as well.
It's actually a Murphy's mug, but look.
Oh, is it? Don't show the badge.
Yeah, I'll keep that out of the way here, like that.
Issue.
And this is not a regular Guinness. It's a something else. So I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm gonna try it here. Let's see.
Is it one of their offshoot brands? Is it?
Ooh, that's yeah. That's stout. Okay, I have me grog now, Dave. So grog away.
Ah, it's all for your grog, isn't it? Here we go.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog.
You need to mute yourself.
Oh yeah, right. Come on, now I'm gonna. You can do that.
I was amazed at how off-putting that was. Just between you. So let's just talk privately for a minute. But I was amazed at how off-putting that was. Oh dear.
Oh, I wish
Let's
that.
do it again.
I wish that we could just. I can record, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna record just that solo track so I can play it back so people can hear what you get to hear, piped back into your ears.
Yeah. When you forget to mute me.
Yeah, probably a full second behind when it's supposed to be with my.
It's tricky.
Out of key harmonies. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. For across the western ocean I must wander. Where is me shirt, me noggin shirt? It's all gone for beer and tobacco. For the collar is all wore and the front it is all tore, and the tail is looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin with the lassie drinking gin. Or across the western ocean I must wander.
I was prepared for that.
Where are me boots, me noggin boots? They've all gone for beer and tobacco, for the uppers are wore out and the soles are peeking out, and the heels are looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. And where is me bed, me noggin bed? It's all gone for beer and tobacco, for I lent it to a whore, and the mattress is all wore, and the springs are looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, For I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Sapphirs. Now I'm sick in the head, and I haven't been to bed since I came ashore with me plunder. I've seen centipedes and snakes, and I'm full of pains and aches, and I think I'll make a pathway out yonder. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. For I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. For Kathy, all for me grog.
Grog. Some grog. Where's me grog?
Give me grog. It's a pirate's sea shanty.
It is.
That one?
That is sharp.
Where's Cabin Girl? Okay.
What is that like? You know, stouts or porters or whatever. They're meant to travel, so
Yeah.
they're like thicker because you know, because they're meant to be preserved more. And this is like extra stouty. It's
Oh, is that the Guinness Extra Stout?
I forget what it's called. That's sliding right off because there's a frosty mug underneath it. I forget what it's called, but it's it's not the regular standard stuff. So that's does a Wendy's Frosty count as a grog? I think absolutely. Thank you very much. Foreign
That's
extra
actually-
stout. That's what that is.
Show me that bottle. Oh, that's a new one to me. Foreign extra stout. Okay.
Why isn't it focused? There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, a foreign extra stout.
That doesn't say 11.2% on it, does it?
No, it says 7.5.
Okay, that's enough. Regular Guinness is what? 4.4
4,
or
4.3,
five-ish?
something along those lines.
Yeah, 4. Maybe,
Well,
yeah.
it's not a breakfast stout, anyways. You know,
That's to help
definitely
it
more of
travel.
a brunch stout.
Help it travel straight through you, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Can you
For
increase
Bruce
your
and
to the guitar? Sit up straight, Dave.
Sorry, I'm slouching.
As I walk the road from Killashandra, weary I sit down, for it's 12 long miles around the lake to get to Cavern Town. The lookter and the road I go once seemed beyond compare. Now I curse the time it takes to reach my cabin girl so fair. The autumn shades are on the leaves, the trees will soon be bare. Each red gold leaf around me seems the color of her hair. My gaze retreats to find my feet, and once again I sigh for the broken pools the sky reminds the color of her eye. At the Cavern Cross each Sunday morning, there she can be found, and she seems to have the eye of every boy in Cavern Town. If my luck will hold, I'll have the golden summer of her smile, and to break the hearts of cavern men, she'll walk with me a while. So next Sunday evening finds me homeward, Caledonia bound, to work the week till I return to court in Cavan Town. When asked if she would be my bride, at least she not said no. So next Sunday morning, rouse myself and back to her I'll go.
New favorite of mine, Dave. I do like that one.
Isn't it lovely?
It is. Thanks again, Bruce and Pat, for that. Not only the request, but the initial idea for the song. Right? They were the ones who first suggested that to us.
Long
Thank
time
you.
ago now. But you know when like I'm starting to really quite dig. I'm starting to dig this guitar, and I think it might, you know, if I can get it sorted when it's plugged in, I'd like it to be a gigging guitar going forward. But you know, when you played something, this is the first time I ever gigged this guitar in any format, and then you suddenly do something and you go, oh, this is not my guitar. As soon as I started to As soon as I started to pick there, I was, you know, there's just a tiny difference in the width of the fretboard or whatever it is. I was like, oh, this is not how this goes. This is not feeling.
Yeah, it's so strange. You can be handed the same model of the guitar that you play. Like I have essentially the same model as you for the guitar, but like I hand that to you and you're like, not my guitar.
Yep.
Niels is saying that he's from Paris, and when he was 8 or so, he and his family went to Ireland, and they bought a CD of 10 songs or so, and the CD represented a lot of memories. Yeah, there's a lot of great materials, great material out there, a lot of beautiful Irish songs. I think. Thanks very much. Very, very kind word. Thanks, Niels. Much appreciated.
What was on the CD?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it wasn't our CD. If you're only 8,
well, but we don't know how old.
If
Niels
you
is
want
now,
our CD, www.theblowins.com. CDs are there.
We do have the CDs, indeed. Ooh.
Tell me what was on. What do you remember from the CD?
Yeah, let us know. If we know one of the songs, we'll happily play it. We have 15 minutes left. We'll see if we can't jam it in there. Okay. In the meantime, another harmonic song, a classic, probably on whatever CD you bought, Niels. This song's probably on it, right?
This popped up kind of late.
Yeah. Even though the song is it's called "Dirty Old Town" and it's about a place in England, just outside of Manchester, called Salford.
Yes.
But it could be about any
Carl
dirty
Pilkington.
old town. Is that where Pilkington's from?
Pilkingtonsville.
I didn't know that. From Salford.
From Salford, yeah.
Good old Carl Pilkington. Ooh, that hits you every time. Dirty old town.
This came in kind of late. So here we go. Thanks, Kathy.
I met my love by the gas yard wall, dreamed a dream by the old canal, and I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Heard a siren from the docks, saw a train cut the night on fire, smell the breeze on the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a big shop axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire, and I'll cut you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting on the street, cats are prowling on their beat. girl on the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gas yard wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. And I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town.
Dirty Old Town. And Niels, don't worry, the CD probably had the song on it, so let's just say that it was that song. That's the song that was on the CD.
If you go to our Facebook page and you can message us an image of it, and we'll see if we know any of the songs on it. If you can send us a picture of the song list, we'll see if we know any of the songs on it. That's great. And thanks, Russ. This new guitar is turning out. Well, it's not new. I've had it for a while, but it just
the usage is new.
The usage is new. Exactly. I don't know why I had such trouble saying that sentence. The usage is new. So yeah, I'm hoping to get it out in the wide open.
Niels, we understand you perfectly. Your English is better than mine. So there you go. And Dave is also quite fluent in French, so he can speak French for you as well.
Bien sûr. We do a French song for you if you ask for one.
There you go.
The one French song that we know. Yeah. We'll do it next week for you. Okay, I'm going to take that off. Okay, this one's going to be interesting, Thomas.
Yeah, I recall doing this one last time and going, oh, before we do this again, we'll need to fix these chords. And between then and now, did we fix those chords? No, I don't think we did. So, let's see what happens. And it's a straightforward enough song, but for some reason I think the chords are off. We'll see. It's a John Lennon song.
This is from my my mom's friend Vera, so hello to you. And,
look at that.
I also have to say, a quick hello to... hang on a second. To my father's cousin's wife, Carol.
Oh, fantastic.
Carol Buick. Yeah. So she listens to the show. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, indeed. And you've got some French on there to pull apart, Dave.
Oh, alors, je vous enverrai une photo du CD sur Instagram. Parfait.
Okay.
On va voir ça. La semaine prochaine, on va jouer une chanson. There you go. How's that? Okay?
Oh, lovely. Let's do some John Lennon for Vera.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need or greed or hunger. The brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as one.
I see. Now that actually, I kind of self-corrected some of the chords there. I captured where it was.
You're
so
such
I
a
think
skilled,
it covered
such a
some of
skilled
those
musician.
with the 3 chords that are in there.
I am. I was going to say that could be Beatles Song of the Week and Song of the Week. For this
It's Song
week.
of the Week. There you go. Right. Even though we've played it before,
Yeah.
but we played it entirely different, so it still counts.
Yes. Brand new. You basically
December
wrote that.
8th. The Connolly say December 8th should be International John Lennon Day, a day of peace. Wouldn't that be great? Any day would be nice as a day of peace. We have yet to see it, but. And thanks very much, Olivia. Much appreciated. Okay, we're nearing in on it now. Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
We haven't done this for a while, and this is nice.
ages.
Thank you. I've just seen someone sending tips in there. Thank you very
Oh,
much
that's
for
very
that.
kind.
We really appreciate it. It's very
Much
lovely. of you.
appreciated.
We really appreciate you tuning in,
Yeah,
sticking with us.
No obligation
listening
for the
to all our
tips, but
nonsense.
if you feel like dropping something in, we have some tip jars set up at theblowins.com/live. It lets us get stout. 4 in extra stout. Whatever that is.
Exactly. Most important stat there is.
It's definitely in the top number of stouts, for sure. Oh, look, what you doing there? Just changing it
I
up.
just wanted someone just wanted to say hello for the evening.
Oh, all right, okay.
It'd be a shame not to let my old buddy in for one song.
Good old Martin. Hello, Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Okay.
And look, it's in tune. You know how people call their cars with like a she, like
Yeah,
a female?
yeah.
You know? Do you do the same for guitars? She's.
Well, yeah. I mean, B.B. King, right? Lucille.
Oh yeah,
Well,
of course.
yeah. It depends, though. It depends on the depends on the attitude, the character of the instrument.
Is it a boy guitar or a girl guitar?
It's,
How do you check? Hello, Anne Mesher, by the way. I'm sorry, we didn't say hello to you when you popped on there.
I didn't see
Nice
yours
to
pop
see you.
on. Hello.
Yeah, she just popped in there. One little comment from her, just to
Okay.
say hello. Thank you. Hope you're well. Happy
Hello.
Christmas to you guys. Have a lovely December. We're back with our Christmas specials. Oh, so soft.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town who sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks, her ruby lips, I own she has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they are sorry for my going away. And all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be with you all.
The Parting Glass. There we go. It's not actually the parting song, but it's the parting glass. We're going to do 2 more before we say it. That's actually, that song is a lovely song and a great song for like, hey, the end of the night, but also a song based on a man's sort of dying words as he was scheduled to be hung the following day for having committed the crime of murder of an officer in the military. He penned the words to that, and the following day after the deed was done, they published that in the paper, and it was put to an already existing tune, and hence the parting glass. And you'll hear the last verse there where he says, if I should rise and you should not. And he's talking about, you know, when he rises up, he's going to gently rise and just say his fond farewells. So there we go. Let's we don't want to end on a sad note though. Let's do Claire to
Tom,
Hear.
that was beautiful. That was just like being back in the Dingo Bay Hotel.
I
on a
know,
Wednesday
right?
night.
Look at that. They just come right back to you, don't they?
It brought a nostalgic tear to my eye. Don't make me cry here.
Okay, we got 3 more songs. 3 more songs.
I'm gonna condense these 3 songs into 2. Look at this.
All right. Okay.
Recognize that? How do you feel about that?
Ooh, I do. I get it.
Okay.
I follow you.
Do you get me?
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
Claire to Hear to start off with.
This is for James. Thank you for the request, James. A normal request from James Nelligan. What are the chances?
A rarity.
2. Yeah, exactly. 2, 3, 4.
Well, there's 4 of us who share the room. We work hard for the crack, and getting up late on Sunday, we never get to Mass. It's a long, long way from Claire to here. It's a long, long way from Claire to here. Oh, it's a long, long way. It gets further day by day. It's a long, long way from Claire to here. When Friday night comes around, I'm only into fighting. And me ma would like a letter home, but I'm too tired for writing. It's a long, long way from Claire to here. It's a long, long way from Claire to here. Oh, it's a long, long way. It gets further day by day. It's a long, long way from Claire to here. And it almost breaks my heart when I think of Josephine. I told her I'd be coming back, pockets full of green. It's a long, long way from Claire to here. It's a long, long way from Claire to here. Oh, it's a long, long way. It gets gets further day by day. It's a long, long way from clear to here. And the only time I feel alright is when I'm into drinking. It eases all the pain off and it levels out my thinking. There you go, Niels. It's a long, long way from clear to here. It's a long, long way from clear to here. Oh, it's a long, long way. It gets further day by day. It's a long, long way from clear to here. I dreamt I heard a fiddle play, maybe it's a notion. I dreamt I saw white horses dance on that other ocean. It's a great line. It's a long, long way from clear to here. It's a long, long way from clear to here. Oh, it's a long, long way. It gets further day by day. It's a long, long way from clear to here. It's a long, long way from clear to here. It's a long, long way from clear to here.
Hey, Dave, out of curiosity, what key did you play that in?
B minor.
Is it? Okay. I wonder if it's me that's off then.
I was watching your fingers there, and I was like, okay, he's on the A there, isn't fine. He's...
It sounded off, but that could just be my playing.
Look at the cap on the second fret, yeah.
As we know full well.
Look, second fret.
Yeah.
Look.
No, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know if you know, it didn't sound like it was crazy off. It just sounded like it was like a few cents, one way or the other. All right, it's time for us to close things up. So we want to thank everyone for coming out, for all the wonderful requests, for the tips that you put through. We really appreciate it. If anybody feels like dropping anything in the tip jar, theblowins.com/live. There's no obligation whatsoever. We're going to be back again next week and the week after, before Christmas. We'll probably take off the 26th, I would imagine. But we're going to hopefully pull together some Christmas material, because why not, right? Change it up. Yeah. For the next couple weeks. So join us again for the same time. We're going to finish up with these next two songs. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming around, checking it out, and sticking around, and joining us week after week after week after week. Sunday session number 64 up next. This is 63, Dave.
Yes. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to I think the 2nd of January is a Sunday.
Of the week when I'm 64. Come on. Next week.
We did that at school in the choir.
Did you? Great. Well, it's Sunday session number 64. So we have to do when I'm 64.
In 2 weeks' time. Well, next week.
Next week, yeah. Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When I'm 64 next week. Yeah.
Hang on.
I'll dig out the clarinet. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay. We're gonna finish up with these next little medley. We appreciate it. Thanks so much for the requests, and we'll see you all next week, right?
Yeah. Please be here next week. It's gonna be Christmas.
I will be.
I'm digging this guitar.
It's a lovely sounding guitar, Dave.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather around her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. Oh, thanks, guys. I hear a voice in the morning now. She calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, one more time, Tom. Country roads, okay, Dave. Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. The country roads, take me home. Now country roads, oh, take me home. Down country roads. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train, it keeps on rolling, on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. I Scott. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Heard there's rich folks eating in some fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. But I know I got it coming, the coffee. No, I can't be free. Well, those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. See you next week, Bruce and Pat. Thanks, man. See you, Jack, mate. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, probably move it all a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I long to stay. I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thanks, everyone.